There's a common myth that somehow same-sex marriage will coexist in the law alongside traditional marriage. Here's the truth. When marriage is redefined, it becomes the sole definition of marriage for everyone, gay or straight. Everyone in Washington must comply with the new definition of marriage or face negative consequences. Anyone who does not accept this new definition of marriage will soon find themselves at odds with the law and facing legal consequences. In states that have redefined marriage, there have already been harmful consequences for those who support traditional marriage. For example, religious groups like Catholic Charities in Boston and Washington, D.C. have had to choose between fulfilling their social mission based on their religious beliefs or accepting this new definition of marriage. As a result, they had to close their adoption programs. Redefining marriage also influences our education system and the rights of parents to direct their children's upbringing. Whenever schools educate children about marriage, they have no choice but to teach this new genderless institution. In Massachusetts, kids as young as 2nd grade have been taught about homosexual marriage in class. The courts have ruled that parents had no right to prior notice or to opt their children out of such instruction. When marriage is redefined, business owners also face consequences if they express support for traditional marriage. We all saw what happened to Chick-fil-A. But there are so many more examples. Wedding photographers have been fined for refusing to participate in a same-sex ceremony. Innkeepers in Vermont have had to pay $30,000 for not making their private property available for a couple's same-sex wedding reception. Worst of all, the innkeepers can no longer use their facilities for weddings in the future. Doctors, lawyers, accountants, and other licensed professionals risk their state licensures if they act on their belief that marriage is between a man and a woman. The facts speak for themselves. There are clear consequences for individual rights and personal freedoms if marriage is redefined for all of society. The stakes could not be higher in this campaign. Washington already treats everyone fairly. Redefining marriage is not necessary and not helpful. Our children and grandchildren are depending on you and me to rise up and answer the call to action. Join Preserve Marriage Washington in rejecting Referendum 74 on November 6th. For more information or to volunteer, please visit preservemarriagewashington.com.